1984, and a jail was established in the 1930s. The complex covers about 413 acres and it's at its peak housed around 10,000 inmates, making it one of the world's largest correctional institutions. A diverse inmate population is held inside Rikers, and most prisoners are there temporarily awaiting trial, serving short sentences, or awaiting transfers to other facilities. Rikers Island is notorious for its harsh conditions, including violence between inmates and involving guards. Reports of abuse, neglect, and corruption among staff have been frequent. The treatment of inmates with mental health issues has been a particular concern, with critics arguing that the facility is ill-equipped to handle such cases appropriately. Likewise, the treatment of juvenile inmates is a subject of controversy. There have been calls for more appropriate handling in the facilities for young offenders. Numerous lawsuits and human rights investigations have targeted the conditions at Rikers Island, often focusing on issues like solitary confinement, the use of force by guards, and the prolonged detention of inmates awaiting trial. Now would be a good time to like the video, to subscribe. And are you guys enjoying the prison series? Do you like hearing about all the different prisons, learning with me together? If so, go ahead and comment below. So, when visiting Rikers, journalists and prison reforms discovered temporary holding cells described as covered with rotten food, urine, and feces and blood. Inmates were using plastic sheets for blankets and cardboard boxes for beds. Maggots crawled over everything. Up to 26 men were crowded into a single cell where they used plastic bags as toilets. Prisoners kept in holding cells, which should be used for only 24 hours or less, often stayed there for more than a week awaiting transfer. In that time, food and medical services were not routinely provided. Now let's hear that paragraph again, just a small bit of it. So, this was what journalists had noticed when visiting Rikers Island. The prison reformers discovered temporary holding cells described as covered with rotten food, urine, feces, and blood. Inmates were using plastic sheets for blankets and cardboard boxes for beds. Maggots crawled over everything. Up to 26 men were crowded into a single cell where they used plastic bags as toilets. That does not sound good, does it, people? It's disgusting. So over the years, there have been various attempts to reform Rikers Island, focusing on improving conditions, reducing violence, and providing better mental health care. Amid mounting pressure, activists and political leaders have urged the city to close Rikers Island. In 2019, the New York City Council voted